Alright guys, we are back for segment number 5 of my 2026 4th of July special. We just played some Mario Kart 64 for the Nintendo 64, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played for the Flower Cup of 50cc, and we did get the win overall with a total of 33 points, which was very good. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party for the Nintendo 64. So let's see how we do on this game. Alright, one player. I'm of course going to play as Mario. And for our computer players, let's take on Peach, Yoshi, and of course Mr. Don't I Missed. And we're going to put the computer players on normal difficulty. And for the board that we're going to play on for this segment, let's do Wario's Battle Canyon. We'll do 20 turns. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's see who's going first. And looks like I'm going first. How about that? So I'm going first, Yoshi's going second, Peach is going third, and Wario's going last. And the first star of the game is going to be right there. Alright, let's get this party started. And we start off with an 8. Alright, time to go hop in the cannon. Let's hope we get a good landing spot so we can try to see if we can possibly get a start. Well, we do end up right there, but it doesn't really matter too much on the star right now, because we don't even have enough money for it. Alright, a 9 for Yoshi. And already he's seen Boo. And he's stealing away some of my coins. I figured as much right here since I do have the most. But he only got one. Too bad. Alright, Peach is gonna get a 3. Yep. Now let's see what Wario gets. 7. And nice try, Wario. You don't have enough money for the star. Alright, we're starting with a 4-player minigame. And we're playing Bombs Away. It looks like Peach got out already. And Wario's out too. Alright, so it comes down to me and Yoshi. Oh no! Darn it! I got knocked out at the last second, and same did Yoshi. So we ended up with the draw right there on that first mini game. But at least it's early. Alright, see what turn 2 has to offer. Alright, we get a 10 right there. Alright, let's see where I'm gonna land here. Looks like I'm gonna land right there. And Yoshi ends up with a 3 on that slow block. He gets to do a 1-player minigame, and it's Paddle Power. But thankfully I'm not doing this one, because this is certainly one of the most toughest 1-player minigames out there. So let's see what Yoshi got right here to try to get rid of that Boo. And it looks like he wins! So that's going to put Yoshi in the lead for right now. All 10 for Peach. Looks like she's going to see this Boo now. And she's going to be taking away some of Yoshi's coins. She ended up getting 5 of them. 5 for Wario. And he gets to go again since he got a good mushroom. And he rolls an 8 this time. And he ends up losing some coins on the red space. Now we're doing a 1 versus 3 minigame and it's Pipe Mace. So Wario's going to be in control of the chess since he is the solo player for this minigame. Alright, who's getting the money? Let's find out. Looks like Wario got it.
Finish.
Alright, let's keep it going. Alright, only a 2 this time, but oh well. A 4 for Yoshi. Alright, now back to Peach. She gets an 8. Oh, Wario's gonna get a warp block, and he switches places with me. Alright, 4-player minigame. And this time it's Tipsy Tourney. Oh! Somehow Peach won that minigame very fast. I don't know how she did that good right there, but I just can't believe it. Nothing much I could do in trying to get that win, but it happens. Alright, we get a 3, yep. Let's not do anything with this fly guy here. We're unfortunately losing coins on the red space, but that's alright. Alright, 2 for Yoshi. Always gotta get a hidden block. And it's Bowser! Too bad! And he's gotta give up 20 coins. Alright, Peach gets a 10. And Peach is not going to do anything with the Fly Guy as well. Alright, 4 for Wario there on that plus block. So that means he did gain 4 coins from that. And Wario's also not going to do anything with that Fly Guy. And he just landed on a Bowser space. Oh, it's Bowser's chance time. Oh boy. It's going to involve Yoshi, and he has to give 20 coins to Bowser. But Yoshi only has 5 to lose. Now it's a 2 versus 2 minigame we're playing, and it's going to be basketball. Alright, let's see what happens. Jeez. Oh, we got it! Sweet!
Finish.
I usually am not that great at this minigame, but I actually did good on it for once right there. I'll take it. Alright, so now Wario's in the lead in first place. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, 4 for me right there this time. And we unfortunately lose more coins on the red space. Alright, 5 for Yoshi. So Yoshi can't do anything with that Fly Guy since he's got no money. But he doesn't have any coins to lose on that red space. Well, actually, he did get a hidden block, and he's gonna get 20 coins from Koopa. But even so, after he did get money, he's still gonna be losing 3 of those coins that he just got right there on the red space. Alright, 3 for Peach. And she gets a 10 coin bonus. Alright, Wario gets a 7. Alright, looks like it's another 2 versus 2 minigame, and this time we're playing Deep Sea Divers. Alright, so I'm going swimming here. Let's try to get as much of these treasure chests as possible. Alright, so far so good. Alright, come on, let's hurry and get to the surface! Okay, we're good. Alright, we didn't do too bad right there. How many coins did we get? 8. And it looks like we rolled an 8 right there. Alright, now I get a 10 coin bonus. Alright, so this is my chance now to try to go up for a star. Let's hope we can do it. Ah, dang it. We went right past it. But let's see what we're going to get on this mushroom space. Ah, poison mushroom. So now I'm going to lose my next turn all because of that. Well, Yoshi's only going to gain 1 coin from that plus block, and he also lands on a Bowser space. And it's Bowser's Tug of War. And the losers have to give up 20 coins. Alright, let's see if we can try to win this year. Come on, Paul! Oh, God! I don't know about this! Oh, we got it!
Finish.
That was a close one. Glad we were barely able to survive that. Say goodbye to 20 of your coins, Yoshi. Alright, 10 for Peach. Eight for Wario there. And looks like he's getting the first star of the game. Oh, wow. That's alright, just shake it off. Alright, where's the next star? Looks like it's gonna be right there. Alright, 1 versus 3 this time, and it's Coin Block Bash. So Yoshi's the one with the hammer. Alright, here we go.
Finish.
Alright, looks like well, we're only gonna get 2 coins right there, but it's still worth something. So I unfortunately can't move on this turn. 10 for Yoshi. he's getting a 10 coin bonus. Peach gets the 6. And he's taking away, or she's taking away some coins from Wario. And now Peach is going to get on the board here with the star. And where's the next one going to be? It's right there this time. Oh, Warp Block for Wario, and he's going to switch places with Peach. And Hot Rope Jump is the next minigame we're playing. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we all made it to the end, so we are all going to be getting 10 coins for that. Oh, we get a speed walk, and we're going to get an 8 out of that. Alright, 8 for Yoshi as well. He's ending up very close to the cannon right there on that section of the board. That's pretty lucky for him. And he lost some coins on the red space. Alright, Peach gets a 10. And Wario gets a 3, yep. This time it's a 1 versus 3 minigame, and we're playing Piranha's Pursuit. And Yoshi's the one on the skateboard. Alright, let's do it. And Yoshi's gonna get the win. We still tried our best though, and that's all that matters. But I unfortunately dropped down to last place here. We got some catching up to do. This time we get a 6. And it's a 2 for Yoshi. It's not going to do anything with the fly guy. And he just landed on a Bowser space. Oh, Bowser Revolution. So it looks like we're all going to have an equal amount of coins now. And all of us are now at 58 apiece. It did help me out a little bit right there, which is good news. Alright, so Peach gets a 7. It looks like Peach is getting herself another star, so she's going to go up to 2 of them now. And the next star is right over there. That's 6 for Wario. And he's not doing anything with that fly guy. And he's losing some coins on the red space. Time for a 2 versus 2 mini game. And we're playing Hand Car Havoc. So I'm with Peach on this one. Let's do it. And we're going to barely get that win. Nicely done. Alright, 6 for me right there. Yoshi gets a warp block, and he's going to switch places with me. 10 for Peach, and that's a 10 coin bonus for her right there. Well, now she's going to land on a happening space, so that's going to make the cannons change direction. Alright, 9 for Wario. Alright, time for a 1 versus 3 minigame, and we're playing Bowl Over. And Peach is the one with the Koopa shell. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh! Peach knocked down all of us right there. Unbelievable. So that was was very rough right there. What just happened to us on that minigame, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're on the last 10 turns right now, and we just got an 8. I was hoping to see Boo right there, but not quite. Alright, 30 for Yoshi. Alright, Peach gets a 9, and she's getting another star on top of that. Oh, goodness. Peach is just really pulling away with the lead right now. She's up to 3 stars. Alright, looks like the next star's right there. I think I'm literally very close to it, if I recall correctly. So, if that is the case, then I think I should be in good shape to try to get it. Alright, it's a 10 for Wario. And there's a 10 coin bonus for him there. Alright, 4-player minigame for this one. And it's Mario Bandstand. I'm playing the violin. Alright, here we go. Alright! I'm gonna be the player that gets the money. How about that? Alright, there's a 10, and there we go! Finally, I'm on the board with the star. That was just what I really wanted there. Glad we were able to secure that star, guaranteed on this turn, no matter what we got. And now the next star is right at the section where Bowser is. Oh boy.